Hello, guys. I hope you had a wonderful week. So this is part two of the elements of design. If you haven't seen the first video, I'll try to post that in the description below. Um, Otherwise, let's get moving. So texture is one of my favorites to work with in design because the number of options is limitless. One thing to keep in mind with textures is that it's better to have a variety of textures than just one in an interior um, or art, graphic design. So a balance of a variety of textures is necessary with the unified theme or ambiance to achieve harmony. So there are 5 key points to keep in mind when you work with patterns in interior designing, but can be used in also different types of fine arts as well. So the placement of emphasis, the character of the pattern, meaning 2 or more fabrics need to be compatible. Patterns need to relate to the color scheme to foster harmony. Fourth, the scale of the pattern or size can be similar if the style and the color are also compatible. Lastly, the pattern psychology of how the direction of lines affect a person need to be considered as well, especially in a room. So, for example, the patterns I chose on this slide wouldn't really go together in a room. It's more for just showing you different patterns that you could have in a room or art piece that you might be doing. It's just solely for that purpose. So in interior designing, there are 2 sources of light, natural and artificial. The key thing to remember with light is that it affects all other elements. Light can alter apparent form or shape of furnishings. Both types of light can change the apparent identity of a color through the color and type of light that hits the surface. So especially with doing artwork I've done, if you're trying to do a color match with paint, make sure you're using the same consistent type of lighting. Artificial light is great to keep your colors accurate. Hues or colors is important to how we use the types of color schemes. Color values are the relative lightness or darkness of the hues. When placed next to each other, light and dark values, which are high contrast, can be dramatic, whereas hues close in value, low contrast, create subtlety, blended, calming environments. Color intensity is the brightness versus the dullness of a hue. With all the hues in the photos, for example, can be lowered or heightened in intensity. Color is my favorite because there are just so many possibilities of colors you can create and work within a home, an art piece, or even a presentation like I have done here. My invitation for you guys this week is to play with one of these elements that you maybe be lacking a little bit more in than others, and use those within your home, work, or schooling. And so if you have any questions or suggestions or experiences so far, please share them in the comments section below. And remember, be creative. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time.